Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's spooky season. Thanks.
It's not that funny.
Yeah, well...
It wasn't funny, it was scary.
Yeah,
I was actually, he thought it was... He's
And for the month of spooky season, for October, we are doing 4 episodes of Rob's Untitled Horror Game.
Yeah, I really should have titled it.
How long did it take you to come up with it?
It was. I thought about it a lot. It was like it's an ironic name.
Right,
Could come up with it.
kind of
It's like when you've come up.
thought about it.
Like Adam's cool ship.
It's like when you come up with
Cool
a. It's like when you come up with a title for something that's just like a stand-in, and then you get so used to it that that's just the name of it.
Stuck with
That's
it.
what
Sweet.
I
I love it. It's so ambiguous.
Yeah, Rob's Untitled Horror Game. And as may be particularly obvious, we are playing as our board characters with Byron! Yay!
And we're not in a tavern.
That's my player name.
No,
Bryman.
and also that.
Oh yeah, we're not in the
We're
tavern.
not in the tavern. We're actually filming in the TechTown store. We're in the corner of the TechTown
Tech
store. The Tech Tavern.
Thanks
The
to John
TechTown
for allowing us to film here.
Yeah. Thanks, John. Rowan.
Oh yeah,
Thanks,
thank you.
Ron's dad.
John.
I think, yeah, Ron and your dad.
Do you call
Rowan.
him Rowan's dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we do.
Wait. Hey, Ron's dad. Yeah.
And we're using our sexy TechTown mugs as well.
Yeah.
Sexy TechTown
Don't,
pens.
don't go to vldl.shop.
Yeah, don't.
Will this be available by
Not
then?
for
Not then,
not
eventually.
now, but maybe,
Maybe
one day.
One day these will be merch.
Yeah.
Did you just do a ghost sip or not?
So,
We're
not going to get started.
Speaking of ghosts, let's get started.
So yes, we are playing a game of my own creation, much like we did for the sci-fi board. I made something up to make it nice and easy. All you're going to be rolling for this one is a percentile die, kind of semi-stolen from other TTRPG systems like Call of Cthulhu and such. You'll have a system of stats basically, and you have to roll under that number to succeed. So if you have a 74 in fighting, if you try to fight something, then you need to roll 74 or less to succeed. Cool, nice and simple. We'll get into more of it as we set up your characters. But first, let's set up the scene.
Can we get a crack of lightning, Tom? I genuinely think Tom's trying to achieve that. Oh, really?
I think the moment's gone. I think. Is it?
It could make it work again. Appropriate. It is a dark and stormy day here in Auckland. The rain driving down in fits and starts. The sun a forgotten memory of many days ago. A simpler time, back when people still had hope that this could be a pleasant lead up to summer.
This is just Auckland.
Yeah,
this
that's
is
just
just
the
a
weather
really
report.
accurate description of Auckland so far.
You should get
I heard that on the news.
Can you get into the horror stuff, please?
If the weatherman described the weather like this,
Yeah.
super dramatic
This
way.
sounds balmy compared to real life.
Yeah.
The dark clouds fill the sky, mirroring at best the grey concrete below, and at worst the inner darkness that such weather can induce among the population. We close in on a large store with the word TechTown above the door. The car park is practically empty, save for the vehicles of choice of those who make up the staff here. The vastness of the empty car park taunts the store for its optimism in regard to how many customers would be expected here. And inside, the same can be said for the store itself. Large, open space for the non-existent customers to pass one another. Deep shelving to hold all of the products that were expected to fly off the shelves through the throngs of invisible buyers. And a well-staffed team ready to tackle the crowds of visitors and their individual needs. Instead, they stand and lounge around like unresponsive zombies awaiting a living body to lunge towards, to satiate a starvation for stimulation. What are you doing on such a day?
Literal zombie with coffee in hand at the front counter.
I'm just standing by some shelves, regretting that I'm still here. I still work in a tech store, and what I'm daydreaming about what my life could have been if I'd had drive. If I had passion. If I had enough.
Systematically going through his life and wondering what choices he should have made differently.
Yeah, so I'm staring into space, daydreaming about anywhere but here.
Although I am also prepped, ready to say, "Hi there, sir," as soon as someone comes into the store.
So it's just hovering over the high there.
Yeah.
Brian, what are you doing?
I'm standing in between this gigantic stack of boxes, smelling of that cardboard smell, and I've got a clanger of a headache because just been taping up so many boxes. The smell of the glue from the tape has just got
See,
me
I
in a
love both
fix.
of those smells. Continue.
You got the old-fashioned glue headache.
Yeah, and I'm actually, because of the stack of boxes, I've actually created a bit of a maze and I don't know how to get So I'm just standing there going,
Wonderfully appropriate.
mapping how to get out.
What about Rowan?
I'm wandering around feeling like I need to bully someone. Like, I just wandering around feeling.
Is there a feeling that Rowan actually has?
he goes like, he has a sudden moment of like realizing how much he hates himself, and he goes, I need to take this
So he
out on
suppresses
someone.
that and like kind of replaces
I need to take it out on someone.
Yeah.
And he's searching for Alan.
A perfect example of how to use a searching roll. So we will get into stat creation now. You have between you 6 stats: fighting, sneaking, withstanding, thinking, searching, and manipulating. Between those 6 stats, you have 300 points to spend. No individual stat can go beneath a 1 or above a 99, meaning you'll have at least a 1% chance of succeeding at something, and at most a 99% chance of succeeding at something. So if you are exceptionally good at fighting, you might want to put 99 of your 300 points into fighting, but you might want to also even them out and put like 50 into each.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think?
I feel like
You've got good fighting.
I think I've got decent fighting and decent withstanding because I put up with a lot of shit.
Yeah,
So I
you got the
can.
manager.
But would Rowan have like a really high manipulation or?
It's funny,
Possibly.
because he's not intelligent, but he can still just
He gets his
he
way
gets
though, doesn't he?
through in weird ways.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say Rowan's incredibly manipulative.
Yeah.
And okay, I'm gonna put him at. I'm gonna go 90 on.
These stats can change over time. So
As is in
one thing I'll point out is that you learn from your mistakes in this game. So if you try a thing and fail, you add 1 to the skill.
Oh.
So you get 1% better at succeeding against
Do
it
you
next time.
lose it if you succeed? No.
No, you don't
Okay.
lose it if you succeed, because if you
So
succeed
there's
at things, you don't
Already
get worse at
metagaming. Here we go. It's actually not beneficial to put something at 99 then,
No,
because
because
you're
then
not
you
going
can't
to.
go above a
You're
99.
not going to be
Yep.
able to learn.
Right.
So
90
90 is good.
90s.
90 is good. If you fail, there's a 10% chance you fail. That would go up to 91. Then you'd only have a 9% chance of failure.
Okay.
Nice.
If we were to play this as a full campaign, because I did think of that when I was making it, because I was like, maybe I'll actually publish
Flesh
this
this out.
into an actual game at some point. You would lose something. You'd lose a point in a skill if you don't use that skill at some point during a game session.
Yeah.
So if you go a whole session without using that skill, your skill gets a little rusty and you lose a point.
I think Adam's very good at thinking, so I'm putting 90 into thinking.
Okay.
Not very good at withstanding anything.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think you'd be low
Yeah.
on withstanding. I think I'm high withstanding. I think you're low.
So
on
I'm putting
withstanding.
20 withstanding.
I'm putting 10 into thinking.
I'm putting 80 into sneaking because
Yeah.
you guys never know where I
No,
am.
no.
Then you should be, you should be right up there.
Yeah.
I think you're good at fighting, by the way.
I think I'm good at
You're
fighting.
constantly
You've
whipping
got
out swords
you've
and
got,
golf clubs.
Yeah, I am, aren't I?
What have I got?
I'm
You
killing
got 40
customers.
left.
40 left. I'm gonna go
Getting the white
to
shirt,
20.
destroying the world. All right, I'm gonna go 80 fighting.
20.
I'm going 80 on searching.
There we go.
All right. So first to finish, Rowan has what?
So I am 90 on fighting, 20 on sneaking, 70 on withstanding, 10 on thinking, 20 on searching, and 90 on manipulating.
Nice. So very good at fighting and manipulating. Pretty good at withstanding
But
things. Pretty bad at searching and sneaking, and really bad at thinking.
What's that? I think we should do the thing.
Alright.
I am good at fighting, so 80. Sneaking is 20. I don't really have I don't really have much experience sneaking, I guess. I just haven't done it much. Withstanding 80, I put up with a lot of shit around here.
Yep.
Thinking, I'm always just I'm lost in thought all the time, overthinking everything, I think.
70 and thinking.
Sometimes you hurt yourself
Sometimes
by
I-
thinking.
Yeah, yeah, legit.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes I actively hurt myself. Searching 20 because I never found a new job, and manipulating 30 because I
can't
get
manipulate, yeah.
manipulated.
Yeah.
I just love that as a
is-
metaphor in
that
life,
is
like people who just think too much, just sit there, just hurting themselves.
Yes.
I'm just sitting here hurting myself.
Yeah.
Adam,
Cool,
what have you
well,
got
get up.
over there?
I did my math a little bit wrong, and my last one was manipulating, and I should be I've got 60 points left, and I don't think I should put 60
Nah,
into
you-
manipulating. Currently got 30 fighting. I don't think Adam's very good at fighting. 50 sneaking.
I think you'd be higher at sneaking.
so maybe
I think you're a little
I put
featherfoot.
70 into sneaking, which makes manipulating 40. You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon.
like?
Yeah.
Because withstanding, I don't want to go above 20.
Depends if
Yeah.
you're leaning into the thing from the first time you were introduced.
Yeah.
Been like, oh no, yeah. and then,
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll go
that
7.
storyline that we. Oh,
That's
we can't-
the line that never really
We
came
did,
to
we
a
did, we
point.
did
So,
eventually. Okay, so I'm 30 fighting, not very good at fighting. 70 sneaking. Withstanding is 20, not very good at withstanding. Thinking 90, very good thinker. Searching is 50, and that makes manipulating 40.
Wonderful. And lastly,
Well, if you could put counting, I would put 1 because it took me a calculator to add this up.
Yeah, same.
So I've got fighting 40 because I'm out and about. I
Yeah.
just need the athleticism somewhere,
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
yeah.
right? Sneaking 80, as we said. Withstanding 30. I think I don't. I do have a grudge.
Yeah. You let it get to you, eh?
Yeah,
Does
it
do any-
really like what we were talking about before. Emotion sickness.
Yeah,
I've got
emotion sickness.
Yeah. Thinking 50. I'm a bit 50-50 on
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
do think about things, but then sometimes they just, like my hair,
Yeah.
go.
fair enough.
Searching. Very good at searching because I know where people's.
With a
You
rubbish-
still,
I know where the rubbish is.
you're still searching for all those packages.
Yeah,
and
I'm
all
still
those
searching. Yeah, I'm committed to searching.
Every day you
enough.
fail searching, you just
Yeah.
get one additional
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. He's failed so much that he's actually got
He's
really
got
good at it.
Yeah. Why is there only one address and it's the dump?
Yeah.
Manipulating is 20 because I'm just not very at,
Yeah.
All right, awesome.
at that.
Cool.
So everything we will be rolling will be in one of those 6, so we might have to be a little creative about trying to work out which one things fit into. Fighting is for all things physical, brawling, breaking, jumping, causing damage. Sneaking is for all things subterfuge, hiding, stealing, being light on your feet. Withstanding is for all things endurance, reducing your hits, avoiding effects. Thinking is for all things brainy, being smart, witty, clever, knowledgeable. Searching is for all things senses, smelling, perceiving, hearing, feeling, etc. And manipulating for all things social, knowing how to. I was
Thanks
wondering
for
what
all
you
of
were
this.
gonna do.
Thanks for all of this, by the
I
way.
was like, what's going to do with manipulating? It's a very subtle force thing. Like you. For all
you're
things
saying,
social,
you're
knowing
saying
how
the
folk
force is
act.
manipulation.
I guess it is. Yeah. What do you got? Oh, yeah. Well, okay.
All right.
makes sense.
At the top of the page, you see health. Everybody starts with 10.
Right, 10.
10.
1.
As in, we are really close to death here.
10 is full health.
Oh. I thought it was 100.
10 everyone has 10 health. If your health gets down to 4 remaining, you are considered wounded and must roll all checks from that point on twice and take the worst of them, which is the higher result. If your health gets down to 0, you die. That's it. No death saving
Dead.
throws. Just
Dead,
dead.
dead.
Dead if you hit 0.
I will be disappointed if none of us die.
In a horror game.
In a horror game,
yeah.
I am expecting you to. Yes, it is going to be a dangerous one.
Let's go.
You
Let's
can
go.
regain.
A
You can
good
regain 1 health by using a first aid kit. You can
Alright.
regain 1 health by taking a 60-minute rest and successfully withstanding with a withstanding attempt. Or you can regain 5 health by having a restful night's sleep. Probably not going to come up in this one. The next thing is speciality. Everyone has one thing that they're good at. Choose a single word to represent it. Try and be creative. Don't try and be too niche with it. Because once per game session, you can invoke your specialty if you are asked for a role that you can argue is related to it. And then doing so grants you advantage on the roll, essentially. It gives you a minus 20 to the roll, meaning you're much more likely to succeed the task. Examples are pyromaniac, geek, charming, dogmatic, mechanic, brawler, sniper, chef, lover, repulsive, decisive, knowledgeable, driver, secretarial, authoritative, hardy, etc., etc.
Is this? I'm making sure the word I'm thinking of doesn't cross over too much with one of my stats.
Sure.
Bullying.
Bullying. Bullying, if you are particular, because manipulating might be like trying to charm someone or persuading someone. Fighting might be, similar. But if you are doing something, either of those things that could be argued as a bullying tactic specifically, then you would get a negative 20 on the roll, and you'd be more likely to succeed.
Maybe.
Interesting one.
I'm trying to decide whether or not I go with something like bad boy.
Yeah. I was thinking something.
Or like, so there's,
Maybe
at
smoking.
one point I go from like scared little Adam and like invoke bad boy specialty and then just like
Oh,
light
get
a
a
cigarette,
cigarette.
leather jacket
Well,
comes on.
Yeah, noir
Yeah.
lighting.
Yeah.
Well, because sometimes Alan snaps as well, and
So do you go psychopath?
I go psycho,
And I
think
go bad.
I
Psychopath
invite
could work. Psycho.
Okay, I'm gonna go bad boy, you go psychopath.
Yeah, I'm still thinking like bullying or throwing people, like, because he's got this weird ability to like just throw people out, out the shop.
Ejecting.
Ejecting.
Ejecting. And I eject you.
I'll tell you that ejecting could come in handy.
Okay, ejecting.
I would say something like,
spell it.
you know, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Yes.
Shrinking, like I just shrink out of the scene. It's just, when worst comes to worst, I just go,
You Batman it. Everyone looks back to where you were and you've just gone.
yeah, ghost,
All right,
I ghosted.
that could come in handy. All right, that is your health, your skills, and your specialty. The last thing is your inventory. So everyone choose one of the following items to begin with. Only one person can choose per one, so you can't have two of these.
Okay.
A dead laptop, a first aid kit, a multi-purpose tool like a Leatherman or a Swiss Army knife, a bunch of keys, a book of folklore and fairy tales.
I'm taking that.
That sounds like that's you.
I know both of us immediately were like,
A crowbar, a golf club,
Crowbar.
an external battery pack, a bottle of caffeine pills, a couple of muesli bars, and a large bottle of electrolyte drink.
Can I take
Crowbar.
the battery pack because I might need it for my bike?
You can.
I'm
Take
take
your battery
the
pack,
first aid kit.
first aid kit,
Yeah.
crowbar, and a book of fairy tales. Wonderful. And that is
it
character
is strange
creation.
that Rowan has taken Alan's golf club.
Oh yeah.
Let's move on.
That's why I included golf club in there in case anybody wanted it as a weapon. It took crowbar. All right, so as you're standing around at the store, Roro! A voice calls out from the back room. John strolls out to the shop floor as you are searching for Alan.
Hello,
I have a-
hello, Ryan's dad.
Can I have a searching check? First roll of the game, just to see if you can find him before your father finds him. All right, so what was that?
96.
96. 96 is not below 20 searching, so that is a failed searching. Your 20 goes up to a 21.
Yeah, we're trying to roll
Need
as
to roll
low as
that
possible.
or lower.
Oh!
Hang on.
So low numbers are good.
Yep, which is what you've done. Manipulating you're really good at.
So
90,
it's
you need
easy to
roll
roll
90
below
or
that.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's easy.
Oh, got you. Yeah, sorry.
In this
right.
game, low numbers are good, which is extra funny because Ben's not playing with us.
Okay, so high numbers are bad. So rolling a
Correct.
96 was bad. I got it. Yeah, cool, Suze.
So you failed, so that goes up to a 21.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
just because we're in the setup, I'm not going to make any particularly negative consequences happen from that. But as we get into it, if you fail, it's generally not good to fail.
Okay.
John rolls out to the shop, strolls out to the shop floor. Roro, I was thinking, since we're a little slow today on account of the weather, you might want to give two of the staff the chance to pop off home. Save them standing around like lemons. Besides, pointless is paying you all when there's no work to be doing. I'll let you decide who gets to go. He turns to leave and sees you, Byron. Byron, there's one last package to deliver today, and then you might as well head home early as well.
Oh, for... Yeah, sure, fine.
It's just in the package pickup area.
Bullshit.
What was that?
Bullshit. Nothing,
New-
don't die.
Newfangled kids language, eh?
Yeah.
And he leaves. Who's going home?
Well, yeah, sure, Dad. Yeah, I'll organise that. You can go now. Cheers.
Ron, did I overhear that some of us might be able to go home today? Home early today?
Ryan, when did you get that mustache?
Listen,
I feel like we should
I suppose we should address this.
We're like a whole episode in at this point.
Let's address it.
do
Let's
that.
just get
it out of the way.
With you not
Band-Aid
addressing it, I was like, oh, they must have done things.
Yeah.
No, this is the first time.
This is the first time people have seen it. Great.
I have a mustache.
Yeah,
Deal with it.
I mean,
So did you come into work today, and just go, guys, mustache?
I've
yeah.
got a mustache.
Well, the thing is,
Mustache
I saw
Sunday.
you yesterday at work and there was no
Yeah,
mustache. and today.
Did you just go?
Yeah, I was just like, this is it. Here, I'll rip it off.
No, I mean,
Anyway,
Yeah.
okay, I can get behind it.
Yeah, got it.
But can I go? Can I go home, Ron? I really need to.
No, you're working well. No.
Oh, I'd really
Don't-
like
no,
to go
can
home.
you stop the
We
shells,
heard-
please? Can you stop the shells, please?
We heard John.
We're
we
literally-
heard Ron's dad.
Oh!
We're the only two working today.
Yeah, okay, so one of you gets to go home.
No,
okay.
two. He said two.
No, he said one.
Can we get him back in here?
I actually-
Call your
I
phone.
actually can't remember what
I
he said.
heard it as well. He did say one. So
Said one.
He said one.
Okay.
Byron, you need to go get the package.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm just trying to get out of these boxes.
Stuck somewhere in the maze. John was
I'm moving,
John
yeah.
was able to see you
Yeah.
between the
I'm
box
moving
maze.
mountains and mountains of boxes just to get to this tiny little package.
Let's make it a. I'm gonna say Let's go thinking. A thinking roll to see if you can remember your way out of this.
Can I swap my first aid kit for the golf clubs? This has been haunting me since I remember.
You can, sure. Have a golf.
Rowan.
I've got a crowbar.
I'm taking the. It just
That's
makes
why I
more
didn't get your
sense.
joke before.
I thought you said golf.
Right, yeah.
34?
Is that below your thinking skill?
50.
That is a success. You managed to remember your way out of these boxes and over to where the box.
And I'm like, oh, fuck, finally fresh air.
I love he's like giving himself like.
You're giving him a maze. Yeah.
I'm like,
It's just
Playing
if
again.
he needs to go back to where he went to
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
game. He's got
Yeah,
the map
he's
now.
got-
I've written it all on my arm, this map on my arm. I've opened the garage
gonna come
door
back
to
up.
get some fresh air.
You have also headed over to the package you have to deliver, which is huge and very heavy.
Oh my god, because I thought it was tiny.
No, it is a
It would look
massive
tiny from
package.
far.
How do you get close
Yeah,
to
on the other
perspective?
side of
yeah,
the-
it's this way. Yeah.
What's his thinking?
It's all over the stickers on the box read fragile, heavy, and requires 4 people to lift. And it seems to be addressed to Dr. A. Cula, Bran Castle, and then Transylvania crossed out and put Auckland underneath it. and then underneath that, in brackets, it says, "Don't worry, you'll find it." Asterisk, evil laugh, asterisk, close bracket.
Far out. Is this a chance that I can call the drones in?
You could try.
I'll try. I'm bringing. I've got a backup drone, so I'm going to use 3 drones,
Okay.
one on each corner, and it's going to be slightly lopsided because I don't have 4 drones.
You don't.
Byron, is this company coming out of company money? These drones?
One
Where are
of
you
them's
getting-
my personal drone, but the 2 of them are company drones.
Yeah, we've talked about this.
How are you going to control
Like,
3 drones at once?
Trust me, man.
I don't think it's possible.
I have.
One on each hand, a toe on the other.
I've taped
toe on
all
the
the
other.
controllers together,
Yeah.
and I've actually,
What does that look like?
like, you know how you got the left stick,
Yeah.
and there's 3 left sticks,
Yeah.
and I've got a ruler that I've taped
Oh.
that stick.
Sure,
So
that
it's
it-
just really just.
Okay, I mean the logic that makes
That
sense.
It makes
makes
sense.
sense.
Yeah, perfectly.
What's your thinking?
And it's
50.
and you've
yeah.
done really well at it. However, the sticker specifically says required 4 people to lift, and 3 drones is not enough. So unfortunately, it's not working.
Oh, good try, Byron.
Okay.
If that had worked, I think this whole story would have.
Those D&D moments.
So I think what I'm going to have to do is scream out to some TechTown people for assistance here.
Right. If only there were 3 staff standing around doing nothing all day,
Yeah.
being paid to do nothing.
Yeah, if only. Got it.
Ron, Byron looks like he needs help. Can I go help Byron?
Stop trying to. Stop
No,
trying to help.
no. You're stocking shelves.
Re pops her head out and says, "Oh, it sounds like a great idea, Adam.
Yeah,
well
thank
done.
you,
Yeah, why
mate.
don't you 3 go and help Byron with his delivery?"
Because he needs help, Ron. He needs help.
This isn't going to end well. This is not going to end well. I'm just saying it right now.
Why? Going to Dr.
Hey,
It's the evil
Doctor-
laugh bit that kind of got me.
Okay.
The evil laugh. He wrote an evil laugh.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm sure it's nothing.
Dr.
Adam. I'm
Dr.
sure
A.
it's
Regular sounds lovely. He's a doctor.
It's fine. Look, let's just get this done.
Guys, I am sweating to try and pick this up myself. Can
Okay,
someone
fine.
grab the corners?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Fine,
Okay.
guys, go and help Byron. I'm going to go and do a thing.
Well, we need a
Rowan,
fourth
Rowan,
person.
You should probably. It requires 4 people, so you should also,
Rowan,
Head
if we're
on
doing it, you're
their
doing
own.
it. Come on.
as the general manager,
Everyone,
How is that ready? That's right.
we've all got.
kind of. I have manager privileges, boy. So
Fine.
We've all got sore backs because we're getting old. And lift with your knees, guys.
Yeah.
Thinking. We're thinking. We're
Health and safety, guys. Health and safety.
Yeah.
Bring your health and safety kit with you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
all right. Well then, you take it outside to one of your cars. Whose vehicle are you taking?
Oh.
Oh, I was thinking I'd put it on my bike.
Put it on your bike.
Try
all 4 of you.
Try.
So all 4 of you and your bike.
Just weird like in a hamster wheel, just like.
He's still pedaling. He's still pedaling away.
Battery's running
Byron,
out.
stop. You're not moving.
Guys, I'm flying, guys.
Thinks he's
nothing but
actually
sky
ET flying.
Ron, do we have a TechTown van or something?
Yeah, but that's only for me.
Improv. Great improv.
What would Ryan say here?
Yes and no.
It's only-
Yes and no. No.
After,
Yes and no.
after a short debate back and forth, eventually you get this package into the back of Rowan's manager van, and you're driving through Auckland.
So
who's driving?
Why
You are.
are
as
we
the
doing
delivery
this?
guy?
I asked Byron, What is happening? Why are you making us? Why are we doing this? Is your job. You should be doing this. I'm pissed off.
Yeah, and I'm like, sorry, bro, I can't hear. I love this tune, and I'm playing
Taylor
my
Swift.
favourite band,
Which is
apparently Taylor Swift.
we've got yes ending.
Take me somewhere we can be alone.
Right here this
and
that's
that's
all
all
we
we
need.
need.
How many bars have we got of this before we? It's for you.
I don't think
9.8
we're singing it
seconds.
well enough to
Nobody will
actually...
notice the
Taylor Swift is going to jump on
If
that.
you should like pick that up, I'll be like, whoa.
It's a banger. There are some bangers. There are bangers.
Yeah.
There are
On the
bangers.
way, it isn't long before you realise you have no idea where you're going. You've never heard of Bran Castle before. And you're stuck in Auckland's confusing one-way system, the rain making it hard to see the road markings, being forced off motorways sooner than you'd wanted, driving aimlessly. Thankfully, there are practically no other vehicles on the road, as the rain's given way to a thick fog now. You can barely see a few metres around you. What's more is, the GPS on your phone isn't working.
Ah, shit.
Far out.
Perhaps the storm knocked out some of the nearby cell towers or something? There is an evil laugh
Stop.
in me.
Why
Is
are you
that-
doing that?
Why are you doing that? I'm not. What?
It's not until you start driving down what
I literally
seems...
saw you.
Where I heard
It's not
that.
until you start driving down what seems like an old country lane shrouded in overhanging trees that you realise you can't be in Auckland City anymore.
Yeah, my vote's turn around.
You're going to have to stop and ask for directions, it seems. It's the only avenue left open to you.
Is there anyone around? We should look
Yeah,
for
where are we?
someone.
Where are we actually trying to?
Well-
Byron, where are we going? Where's the address? What's the address? Where are we going?
Well, it says here it's smudged because of the rain. Because I can't remember what the address
Dr.
was.
A. Cula,
Dr.
Bran Castle, Transylvania, crossed out for Auckland.
Where the hell?
And then,
So what
and then
street?
brackets,
Are we
don't
f-
worry, you'll find it.
So yeah, that's right.
Asterisk, evil asterisk, close
So
bracket.
I'm sitting there just going like, don't worry, man, we'll find it.
So we're just driving. We're just driving and
Yeah,
just
I mean,
driving.
luckily
follow
for
our
you,
nose.
at this moment, you see a woman walking through the fog.
Oh, and I roll down the window and go, hi there, ma'am.
She seems like she's maybe going to a Ren fair or something. She's dressed like a washerwoman or a peasant from the Middle Ages.
Wow.
She's got frizzy ginger hair worn up under a floral bonnet.
Are you
and
alright?
her otherwise pretty face is soured by an expression of misery at her
Was
circumstances.
that, sorry, and it's pissing down raining?
It's mostly foggy rather than raining right now.
okay.
This sounds like The Colour Out of Space. H.P.
Is
Lovecraft.
that some
It's
sort
a
of
short
reference
story.
to a?
It's like
I've not read it, but it
That's
wouldn't be the
too
first time I've stolen something I haven't seen before. It happens remarkably often.
I roll down the window and go, hi there, ma'am. We're going to Dr. Aracula's house.
I roll it back
What?
up just a
Why?
little bit so she can't like climb in. I just roll it. I roll it back.
I push it down as I'm rolling up.
Just a little thing.
Why are you going there?
Oh, what are we delivering, Byron?
Oh,
we got a
a
nice big package.
package.
We got a nice
No,
big
don't.
package.
Why?
Don't go there, turn back.
Okay, let's seriously. Let's
Do
listen.
not deliver that package.
Why?
It's a meeting of the monsters, a trial of terrors.
That's enough. That's enough for me.
sorry.
Woe betide anyone who wins, for only a half-life you'll lead from that point on.
And then I try and
Please
win with
heed
it.
my words, if you go there you won't leave without it. She suddenly stops and starts violently shaking, her eyes rolling back in her head. And then
Calm
she
down.
snaps out of it and says, haha, I was only joking, got you, haha. It's totally safe to go to the castle. There's no monsters and I didn't say anything about that.
I lean out the window so I'm within a meter and I smile and go, that's hilarious!
Yes, hilarious. It's totally safe to go to that
And wind the window
scary
back up.
castle. I didn't mention
that's
any
enough for me.
cannibals, did I?
Can we all really quickly focus on the first half of what she said, which was we shouldn't go there, meeting of the monsters, and we'll probably
No,
die.
I was only joking.
She
The owner
said
is a
it
nice
was
normal
a
human
joke.
being.
She was joking.
Alan, she said it was a joke.
In fact, to show you there's nothing to fear, I will lead the way. Please follow me.
Oh, yay!
Okay, I get the opinion.
Perfect.
And
See?
she
That's really
and she
nice.
turns
That's-
like this.
Yeah. Okay. I get
that's
a really
the
strong
walk
vibe
back.
that she's not
She
like.
starts to walk back the direction she was hurriedly
She just-
walking away from.
She just look at her. She just said that she was joking.
Okay,
She's a
she's
lovely,
clearly
friendly lady.
possessed or something.
Bro.
We're
Bro.
Excuse me, but it is my legal duty to deliver parcels
Yeah.
from point A to point B.
Oh my god.
And we've got a lovely,
She's
friendly lady.
and the
quickly
three of
disappearing
you-
into the fog.
Come on, she's just like,
Turns around and catches up to her.
and just in gear one.
Go.
It is-
Find it.
Yeah, so even though you just came down this road and you turned around U-turn and gone back the way, within 100 meters, there is a huge gate on the other side of you that you definitely didn't pass before. Looming through the fog, as the fog begins to thin, a huge 3-story stone manor house on top of a hill, surrounded by a large stone wall with vines growing up it. You don't remember there being any castles in Auckland.
Classic
I
New
wish
Zealand
there
castle.
were. I wish there were.
I wish there were. That would help us a lot.
Would make
Yeah.
filming things
Oh,
like
man.
D&D Logic a lot
Oh
easier.
man.
At the huge gate, 2 guards, dressed like military, but military from the Middle Ages, perhaps.
That's a bit weird.
You
yeah,
stop
that's
the van and get out, and between you, grab the parcel.
This
But
is
very
but before
reluctantly.
that,
Yeah,
we
very,
actually
very
we have
reluctantly.
to do manual handling stretches.
Can you show us?
So we have to do our sort of like stretch your back.
You said this was 4 episodes, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So 4-hour-long
spine.
episodes.
Neck.
4 2-hour-long episodes.
Right, and for the
Where are we
sake of
going?
progression,
You have
done them.
stretched,
We've
you've got your
stretched.
parcel, and you walk it past the guards. As you draw past them, you realise that you can't see the guards' faces. Maybe it's the fog or something, but it looks like empty space where their heads should be beneath their helmets.
Are we okay with that?
A heavy portcullis closes behind you.
Ah,
Sorry, what?
A heavy portcullis closes behind you as you walk through the gate. The woman leads the way up the path towards the front door of the house
still like glitching out and,
and,
cool.
and
So
leaves you
it's
leaves you
fine.
standing on the
Yeah.
porch.
No, you really
Well,
think so?
here it is. You can go in through here. I should go in through the kitchen door if I was staying for dinner. But I'm not dinner. I'm not here for dinner. Goodbye. And then she walks backwards off of the porch into the fog.
Can we
You're not
focus
gonna
on that
help us?
joke that
She is a nice lady.
exactly.
Well,
Thank
she
you.
showed us how to
Yeah.
get here.
Well, we're nearly done. We're nearly done.
There is a
We're very
rope.
nearly done.
There is
Drop
a
off the
rope
baggage.
to pull for deliveries and
Ding
guests.
dong.
As you pull it, boom, sounds out from inside, and almost immediately the door is answered by a small English boy in a choir outfit.
Shorter than me.
Very.
and I lean down and go, "Hi there, we're looking for your daddy."
You must be the new delivery troop. You're just in time. I will fetch the master.
Oh, good.
He's on his way. Follow me. And he walks inside.
Okay, it's just children. You know how children scream sometimes. Alan? You know how children scream sometimes.
okay, seriously, guys.
Before you finish, you're pissing me off.
Okay, we're genuinely all of us are okay with moving through to this into the house here.
Alan,
Yes.
I'll say it again.
Yeah.
It's my duty.
I know. We have delivered the package, right? You don't take it to the room.
I
or
need to sign the form.
God damn it!
That's a good point.
The 3 of them have started manipulating the package through the door.
Can we just drop it off here, or do we need to?
No, we need her signature. She's asked for the signature. He's asked for the signature.
yeah.
You're gonna get us killed. You're gonna get us killed.
It's my duty.
The choir boy turns around. Please follow me to the drawing room.
Oh, I like drawing. Let's continue.
Let's hate.
Adam pops the.
We
You
follow.
can
We
leave
follow.
that
We follow.
here.
Yeah, I guess so.
You leave the package in the sort of entry hall of this room.
See,
By the way,
I'm
Byron,
not sure how I
by the
feel
way,
about
Byron,
that.
what's in the package?
Oh, it says under items
Replacements.
unknown.
Unknown
Unknown.
replacement.
So I
It
don't-
says
I
the
mean,
word replacements. Under
replacements.
contents.
Oh, did you not package this?
I
John must
don't
have packaged-
remember.
Yeah, you don't remember packaging this.
John must have packaged
It
this.
was such a crazy night last night. Back in my maze of cardboard, I don't remember
Have you been there all night?
all night.
Wow.
The packaging the deliveries that came out
Yeah.
and that I had to package up last night.
Yeah.
Whew, endless.
Endless. Oh, wow.
Endless.
Wow.
You must be exhausted.
I am shagged.
You enter the drawing room to see a cozy room with some high-backed clawed foot armchairs, a few hunting trophies of animals you don't recognize, and an unlit fireplace.
This would be an awesome place to get some TikTok videos.
Confirming these animals are not humanoid.
They're vaguely humanoid.
I really want to get out of here.
So, like, we're talking like a human torso with a vulture's head.
I know
They sort of imagine yetis and sasquatches and vaguely humanoid bestial creatures of sorts.
Wow.
Mm.
That
So,
kind of
I
looks
missed
like
it. Were these statues?
Trophies.
Trophies.
Hunting trophies.
Kind of weird.
Hunting trophies up on the wall in this hunting room.
Do you
drawing
guys
room.
see-
I
That
have
guy-
I have a look at them and I start doing some thinking about
Alright.
what they are.
Yeah.
Like a thinking check.
I reckon one looks like
Thinking
Rowan's
skill
dad.
attempt.
I've got a 90 in thinking, so 57 is less than 90.
57 is less than 90. That is a success. You can tell that these are renditions of, especially with your fairy tale book of fairy tales and things, These are renditions of
you brought it along?
mythological creatures.
We packed up and we're
Yeah,
going to take the box
and
out.
I popped it in my back pocket.
I'm going to bring my book of folklore. Okay.
Sorry, it is.
Mythological creatures. So it seems like perhaps this the owner of the house may be a fan of taxidermy and cryptozoology.
That's
so there's something you recognise as a dryad. There are things
Pull out
that
the book and I'm going.
yeah.
Alan, look at that. That's a dryad.
There's a couple of
And
very
that's a
small ones,
bugbear.
fairies. Yeah, there's a bugbear up there. There's a couple of goblins.
know.
That's a minotaur.
Hobgoblin.
I don't know. Okay.
Wow. Wow.
That's horrifying.
Entering the room, a confident, well-dressed, strong-postured man with pale skin, sharp features, dark eyes, and slicked back black hair. He sports a prominent widow's peak and wears a high-collared cape. His expression is one of surprise to see you.
That is a frickin' cool cape.
Ah,
Can I wear one?
I do not have a spare.
Oh,
Damn it.
I thought you were my honored guests, but my apologies.
It's okay. Hey, Byron, you want to
You're delivering the
Yeah.
package.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
What's your name?
Dr. A. Cula.
Oh, great. So I've got a package here for you. I just need
Wonderful.
your signature.
Wonderful, and I will give you it after dinner.
So I've noticed that if I get doctor and then the A,
Yeah,
Cula,
yes.
that spells Dracula.
Oh, wow. I'd never realized this before. You're very
Did you roll? Roy, did you roll a thinking for that?
I got a 21.
So you failed. So you didn't. What happened in reality was you're like, do you know if you put Dr. A. Cula together, you get Dr. A.
Dr.
Yeah,
Acula.
Dr. Acula.
Dr. Acula.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've gotten that.
Dr.
a lot
Acula.
of-
What's your first name, sorry? I just want to...
Alexander.
Alexander. Great.
Not Alexander the Great, no.
Well, there's your package.
Thank
We've got places
Yeah,
to be.
cool.
So
No,
dreadful,
good idea.
dreadful weather.
It's okay.
Dreadful
It's
time to
okay.
leave now.
We drove here through it. I'm sure we'll be fine.
I'm having friends over, sort of a dinner and a show. You
It's-
should stick around.
It's weird. No, guys,
Actually,
it's
guys,
weird.
Make a withstanding check. A withstanding skill attempt.
50 is less than 80.
All right. You can see into his eyes that he is very charming, and for a moment, you feel like maybe it's okay to stick for dinner, and then you think, oh no, I don't. No, actually, no, it's probably not a good idea. To stay.
Yeah. Okay.
Alan, we should stay for
But
dinner.
I'm like,
It's really rude to say no to someone
You
who
should
offers
stick
you
around
something.
for dinner.
So I've actually clocked up too many hours this week. It's actually illegal for me to carry on working, so I
Right.
need to get back
You
home
are
within
off
the
the
hour.
clock now. You
Yeah.
have delivered the packet.
I'll stay for dinner if you pay me.
Very well.
Sweet.
That worked out well for you, didn't it?
$500.
Very well. Please.
$500. Are you going to give
Dining
him
room
$500?
Can we also get $500?
Nah.
No.
Oh.
Nah, but you guys have to stay because I'm staying for dinner.
Oh, okay.
So $500.
Can I have your cloak?
After dinner.
Can I just check the door we've walked through? Can I the front door?
The front door's closed.
The front door's closed, and can I try to open it?
You
just
walk out of the
casually?
drawing room.
No.
You walk out of the drawing room. You open the door. The door does open. However, on the doorstep, you are greeted by a guest, one of his honoured guests.
I just push past them.
You try to, but she is a highly overweight woman with slightly jaundiced and very damp, sweaty skin. She's filling.
really
she's
push.
more than filling the doorway.
Okay,
and then some.
I give up and I
And
give
then
way
she just
to.
kind of like puts her hands through the doorway and just pushes her way through the doorway, sort of in a what you would describe as slopping her way through the doorway.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Slopping
And
through the door.
and the
I've
host
never heard that.
and the host says, "Ah, Glenda is here."
Do you know, I think I don't want to stay here anymore.
Yeah,
I would actually also like to leave.
Well, you are welcome to leave, of course.
Yeah, let's
Make a
try to
withstanding
leave.
check.
I
Sweet.
decided that didn't like that.
slopping through the door was
That,
what
that,
did it?
that
Yeah.
description was it for me.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Are we all leaving? We're all leaving.
27.
27 is successful. You feel for a moment like, no, we should stay, and then you think, no, that was gross. We should
That
leave.
was because
Yeah, come on, let's go. Byron,
I'm actually
Yeah,
ready to leave.
I can smell really rancid sweat.
got we've got the
and I need to
signature.
get out of here.
We've got the signature.
withstand-
You guys, all three of you are wanting to leave.
Yeah.
21.
Which
We're
is
standing 30.
nice. You also feel compelled to stay for a moment.
Yeah, what about you?
And then,
Are you following us? Or are you
Okay,
staying?
well,
I mean, he's not.
you guys are all aiming for the door,
Yeah.
and you turn around, and I'm just at the table, just being like,
Wait, is it was the
I
food already served
I
up?
failed my withstanding, so I'm just like,
You are
We're
compelled
going.
to stay.
We're going.
Adam,
This is
Adam,
getting weird.
come on.
guys,
Yeah.
guys, no, we should stay.
No, okay, we can leave them behind.
They
You-
put out canapes.
You wait for her to get through the door and vacate it, and you go to open the door again, and standing on the porch this time is an exceptionally underweight Middle Eastern man
Easy to push past.
with tissues
push
poking
past.
from his sleeves. And as
With
you
what
try to
poking
push
from his
tissues poking out of his sleeves, as you try to push past, he puts his hand up on the doorway.
I go under.
He's very fast.
I
Leaving
try-
so soon. We have guests.
What if we both try and leave at the same time?
Well, you try to push past the other direction, and you see a very wild-eyed, unkempt, feral hermit man
I look for a window.
that's walking up beside him. That pushes in.
There can't be guests coming through the window. We go to the window.
You go to the window and open the window, and climbing through the window, a demure, pale woman
God damn
with
it!
flowing, wispy white hair.
Oh no,
So it's coming in the window now. Now I'm starting to go. Okay, this is actually starting to get a bit.
guys!
And as the
Yeah.
four guests arrive, poof, the door is closed, the window shut, and a huge, stitched together man. He seems like he's got
Yeah.
a lot of
It's time to go
scars
now.
perhaps on his face and open wounds that have been stitched shut recently perhaps.
Yeah.
His skin's looking a little bit putrid in
Oh,
places.
man. Oh, man.
And he's about 8 feet tall, and he comes down the stairs
Yeah,
and just stands in front of the doorway.
yeah.
And the host, the master of the house, says, "I insist you stay for dinner."
I'm already there.
You're sitting at the table. You've somehow found food.
guys,
Hasn't been served
they
yet.
put out canapes.
There's canapes on the
I-
They
table.
put out canapes.
I organized. I've got a date. I got a.
No
I
one
have,
believes that.
He,
I have a meal for one in the microwave.
I would believe that.
That.
It will reheat.
excuse me, but my mum is expecting me to be home for dinner, and she gets really peeved if I've already eaten some dinner and then have a second dinner with her, so I best be off.
Don't worry, you will be burning off the food that you eat soon enough.
Oh, good. That's nice.
Oh,
does
no,
that
no, no,
mean?
seriously, I think I need to go.
You can try.
I've got the shits now. I need to go to the toilet, and I think the toilet's outside.
No, the toilet is upstairs.
Can I
Shit outside.
shit outside, please?
I'm afraid not.
It's, I'm used
I really
to
must
doing
insist.
this.
And he points his hands through to the doorway. Make another withstanding check, but you have disadvantage this time, so roll twice to take the higher of the two numbers.
By the way, I lost my withstanding check earlier, so I made it a 21.
Thank you.
34 and
95.
Yeah.
95.
95 is a failure, so you bump that up by one. But as you're saying, I really want to shit outside, you look into his eyes and you feel like, this guy wouldn't hurt us. This guy's great.
I think this guy's actually legit.
We should
shit.
say it would
Have
be
you
rude
guys-
to leave him.
Guys,
Did you see the guy that was literally stitched together?
Yeah, but I've come across people like him before,
Are you
and
being
they're
an
actually really nice
ableist?
people.
Like, why are you being like,
Are you kidding me? Are you like,
disparaging of
Alan, you
he's-
should try these little crackers. They've got crackers with they're like pink pickles on them with like a little
Investigation
hard,
check. What is
a little
that?
hard,
What are you
like,
doing?
There's like a little pink pickle
What are you
on
trying to
I'm just trying to figure out what that is.
What the food is?
Yeah.
It's got a pink pickle on it.
Searching.
Searching. I'm really bad at searching. Damn. Fail.
There's a fail, so it goes up by one. It
it's a little-
smells delicious, whatever it is. You're unable to ascertain what it is, but
I've had 7
but
of
in the
them so
moment,
far.
whether it's weakness or you don't know what, in the moment your first thought to ascertain what it is to taste it.
Yeah.
So without really thinking, you reach out, you take it, and you put
Okay.
it in your mouth,
Yeah.
and then you feel compelled to eat more of them.
That was really good.
There's lots more. I've had 7.
oh well, that's.
It's like a little bit. It's like meaty, but then crunchy in the middle. It's yum.
Yeah, it's really nice
well,
texture.
I'm gonna cruise off.
Try to leave again.
You've already had a drink. You're gonna cruise off.
I'm about to cruise off.
Ryan, seriously, you should actually, before you go, try these. Like, I'm with you, I want to leave, but try this. Seriously.
Little
What are they?
little canapes.
Yeah, really good.
Real?
Oh, I've got to try.
You're not even.
Byron, come
Oh,
Guys,
that's
I'm
actually pretty good.
I've
That's
got to
actually
take a
pretty-
quick
Can I-
crap, and I'll be back.
Okay, Byron's taking a crap. All right, we'll
So
right.
I want to go upstairs and take a.
You head upstairs. You find the bathroom. The bathroom is. Where's the upper floor?
Upstairs.
Attic.
You've drawn the cape. You've rejected the
Bathroom.
cape.
You find an immaculately clean white bathroom with a discoloured brownish stain in the bottom of the clawfoot bathtub. A shower, toilet, bidet, and wash basin stand separately from one another. A counter and drawers punctuate the room. You do your business. Coming back down to join them at the table.
Well, I'm actually
you
trying to
actually?
search for the toilet paper because it doesn't seem to be any.
The toilet paper is there, but it feels like rough parchment.
It
Like
feels
it's
like
made
a
of
cloth.
like it's made of animal skin.
Wow, and it doesn't.
It's a cloth
It
that
doesn't
they
do its
rewash.
job very well. So I go to the
smears
bidet
You go to the bidet.
and I mistime the spray. Yeah, goes between the legs and out the window, and I'm like,
Open window. Well.
open window. I really need to get home to see
You also
my
feel
mum.
compelled
see your
to
mum.
being here because you failed a withstanding check earlier.
Can I go to the window and just think about this for a second?
No, because I need to get on with the fucking story. This is a fucking one shot, and I need
Okay.
you all at fucking dinner.
So I
So
go
you've
to
all
the
failed a
toilet.
fucking withstanding check, and you're all sitting at the fucking dinner table. Are we okay to move on?
Have some
Crackers.
No, I'm allergic. I'm gluten intolerant.
Okay.
You're going to be first to die. All right. You find that you are seated, and you've been seated between each of the guests, with a host at the head of the table. Dinner is brought out by that enormous Frankenstein's monster of a dude. A huge covered silver platter, about 6 feet long. He places it on the table. He uncovers the platter, and it seems to be a dead woman with her chest broken open and her organs exposed.
Okay, that does
Hey,
it.
Alan, you know how you
Or-
wanted to go earlier?
At least, it's made to look like such.
Oh,
On a closer inspection, it's a carved pumpkin head, a couple of racks of ribs, some sausage links for guts, huge legs of lamb, and a couple of marrows for limbs, and a beating heart pumping red wine in a shallow fountain at the center of her chest.
I
Have
mean,
each of you make a searching check, please.
big fail.
Big fail.
searching is thing, and I've got to get under that, and I got over that, so fail.
Fail.
My brain's having
No
to
fail.
No fail. All right. The three of you add one to your searching roll. Byron, for you, maybe because of the angle you're sitting at, this carved pumpkin looks remarkably similar to the woman that led you here.
Yeah, there's bits of like orange hair sort of like spiraling around. Guys, can you just whip around to my angle here? Does that look like that lady from before?
I guess if you squint really closely.
We don't know which lady you're talking about.
Oh, it was the lady that showed us to this place.
Oh, no lady showed you here. We had no idea what this. Anyway, please tuck in. And you see some of the other guests
try
start to
to-
reach forward and grab various
I try to
parts just
resist.
with their hands.
I try to resist. I
You're
don't
compelled
want
to
any-
be here, but not compelled to partake in the food.
I do not want this.
I'm
Yeah, the crackers were good.
Yeah, the crackers
so
are
get
good.
a rib.
Just getting stuck in.
And it is delicious.
I
It's
love
a very nice.
I love
pork rib.
sausages, so I get in and tuck off one of those. and-
Well, so what are the ribs actually made of?
They seem to be barbecued ribs.
Oh, okay. So you wouldn't.
A rack of ribs.
More like.
Yeah.
I'm eating.
I did wonder when you went. I was like, that's an interesting way to eat ribs, right?
Look around the room. Are there any like portraits or any pictures or?
Funny you should ask, yes. Dining room. You're in a long hall with a table, a dozen chairs, an unlit fireplace, and a painting over the fireplace of a headless horseman setting upon a carriage.
God, that's so fucking creepy.
Why, Alan? Why is that creepy? He's look. You shouldn't judge people's taste in art.
Well, Dracula.
It's a combination of things.
Doctor.
I didn't spend.
My-
I didn't spend 8 years at hematology
Sorry, my bad.
practice to be
Doctor
called
Diggity
Mr.
Dark. Love it. Yum. Great package.
Think.
My man.
See you later.
Well, then,
Been a pleasure. First of all say, been a pleasure.
it has. It has been
Are
a
we
pleasure.
Absolute pleasure.
going
Delicious.
now? I don't want to. Are we going?
Love it.
Well, not quite. You see, this was merely the appetizer. We are to play a little game before the 4-course meal.
I'm good.
As
Can we
honored
go-
guests, I insist you play along too. My friends and I like to compete, and the winner will get first pick of their favorite cut of the dinner. My friend Glenda likes the skin. The obese woman speaks. I love the skin. It's the first thing anyone sees, so it's the most versatile part. As she speaks, her features begin to slowly slide out of place like she's melting. Her skin turns even more yellow and moist, until after a few seconds, she is a gigantic dollop of translucent yellow ooze.
So we're all seeing this.
Alan, I think
I have actually,
Yeah.
in fact,
My
no,
friend-
We're seeing this.
I think
is
you're
My
right.
friend
disgusting.
Karloff likes
Yeah.
the organs. The gaunt man begins to pull on the tissues from beneath his sleeves as he talks. I have always been fascinated with organs. What purpose they serve, what use they have, and how many can be removed before the body gives out. He wraps his hands and fingers in the long bandage-like tissues as his eyes and tongue rot away in his head, his already gaunt skin stretching tight over his fleshless skull, and he wraps the last of his bandages around his face.
Really quick conversation change. What are your thoughts on the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
My friend Gorios! My friend Gorios likes the flesh.
Oh shit!
The hermit
Farmer.
man smiles a wide, toothy smile that tears open the sides of his mouth as his gums and teeth protrude forwards into a muzzle. The flesh is the meatiest part. What's not to love? He digs his long, unclipped fingernails into his own shoulders and tears downwards, degloving himself on both sides,
Because I really feel like Ant-Man 3
leaving
wasn't
behind
actually that
bloody
good.
arms covered in matted fur. He stands up tall and flexes, ripping through his human shell and laying it bare as a werewolf.
Age of Ultron is actually really underrated.
And my
I
friend
agree.
Tumuli likes the soul. The chair scrapes back as the waif of a woman stands and rises above the ground, her skin more pale than ever. So pale as you can see right through her.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, is there really comic book movie fatigue, or is there?
You can't have the taste or smell of the other parts, but I find it's only for the most refined of palates.
Her hair begins to float freely out to the sides as she becomes the most awe-inspiringly beautiful and haunting banshee you can imagine. And I myself prefer the blood. His slick-back hair turns wispy, old, and white as his skin wrinkles and his eyes sink into his head. His skin and gums recede with dehydration as his canines grow long and sharp.
Can I just ask a clarification question here? Obviously, the only motivation we can have is to fucking get out of here.
Now it is.
But we're compelled to stay. Like I'm.
Not anymore.
Okay, not anymore. Okay, sweet.
Hey, Alan, you. Oh
So,
my God,
for the game! Hidden around my manor are each of our weaknesses. Find them before we find you, and you might survive the night. To make it easier on you, we will confine ourselves to specific regions of my castle. Tumuli will take the attic, and the waif of a woman, the banshee, floats up through the ceiling. Karloff will take the basement. The mummy wanders over to a not lazy Susan, a dumbwaiter in the corner, lifts it up and just throws himself down when you can hear his bones tumbling down into the basement. Karloff will take the basement. Glenda will take this ground floor. And she slops over to the door and just
What is she?
The
passes
big sloppy one.
she passes underneath the door.
she's-
onto
What would
the
you
other
What would you call her? We've got a banshee on my Ooze. Ooze.
Ooze. I'm sorry. So she's on the ground floor.
She's in this ground floor. Korios will take the grounds, and the werewolf turns and runs to the window, shatters out of the window into the ground.
The who?
Korios, the werewolf, will take the
Korios.
grounds. The werewolf heads out into the grounds.
Far out. This is the first time I've ever seen a werewolf in my whole entire life.
What about the other ones,
I would
Byron?
hope so. I will take the upper floor. And oh, I shouldn't try to run. It will only turn him on. And then you hear a from outside.
Who's Karlov?
Karloff is the mummy.
Mummy.
And sorry, Banshee. What was the Banshee's name?
Her name is Tumuli.
Tumuli.
Tumuli. Tumuli.
She's in the attic.
This is really great, like dinner theatre. You know those dinner theatre things that you pay for and you go and see them?
Oh,
So,
yes.
like, I'm like, wow.
So you're not scared. You're thinking this is awesome theatre.
Shivers.
Yeah, right.
Well then,
Banshee.
on your marks. And I'll give you a fighting start. Corios.
supposed to attack him right now. Like everybody just
Immediately go for the Dracula. See if you can take it. He mentioned all this stuff about weaknesses, but yeah, you don't need them. I'll give you a fighting chance. Corios hates silver, and his eyes glance down to the silverware at the table.
Kolios.
Corios.
werewolf.
Koryos.
Hates silver. Sweet.
So, you got to find their weaknesses to survive the night, it seems.
Well,
Hidden around the house.
At this
or-
point,
Or try and
I
escape.
am just going to quickly grab a tiny little silver side plate and pocket it.
Alright.
What's the utensils made out of on the
Silverware.
table? Silverware. I
I pocket
grab
a
a
knife.
knife.
yeah, I
I
also
go on
pocket
the
a
silver
knife.
knives.
You grab a
grab a plate, but-
silver knife.
I'm going to grab a plate.
I grab a silver spoon.
You grab a silver spoon. Appropriate
Spoon.
for Rowan. One with a silver spoon in his mouth.
My guy's spoon.
Yeah, I grab all the knives actually. Like it's like it's
As
multiple
many as you
knives.
can. After you've grabbed one,
Yeah.
the owner of the house, let's just call him Dracula for the sake of expediency.
Yeah.
He says, no, let's not be greedy. And he backhands you. Make a withstanding check.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm not very. Ow. 60 withstand, so I fail.
Nope, that's a success.
Oh, that's
You
sorry,
have to roll
60.
under.
Yeah.
That is a success. So you only take half damage, which is 2 points of health.
Oh.
Yeah, these monsters aren't to be f***ed with. This is a horror game, and you need to find their weaknesses.
Okay.
So he says, don't be greedy, and he backhands you. Not only do you take 2 points of damage, but you are thrown across the room and slam into the wall.
That's not very nice to do to your guests.
Sorry, Glenda. I took some of your purview on my way to the upper floor. And then he walks to the dining room, wrenches open the door, and heads out upstairs.
So Dracula is. All we know is that werewolf is vulnerable to silver.
Correct. You need
Yeah.
to find out
Damn
what their
it.
weaknesses are, find the weaknesses hidden around the house.
Well,
You
we're
need to start
current-
doing some searching.
We're
and
currently on the
whatnot.
ground floor with the U's. Do we want to get out of here?
Why
Or?
don't we? Can we just go and escape and go out into the
I think we got into-
outside, and we'll probably come across the werewolf. And
Which we have the silver for.
got silver for.
Let's go into the grounds.
You
Yeah.
can certainly try.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's head for there. Let's
Yeah.
and with the primary objective of leaving.
of leaving. Let's just go.
Let's go.
We're trying to leave.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
We go to the front door to open the
All
front
right.
door.
Let's go.
You head out into the front door. Are
for
you
traps.
doing so? Are
Looking for traps.
you doing so stealthily at all, or just running?
Nope, running.
Just running.
Just running.
See ya.
Where we are not.
All right. So Glenda is going to know where you are then, because you're making noise. So she's going
Guys,
to obviously be able to come after you as well. So I'm going to need a. This is just straight athletics. I need a fighting check from each of you to see if
Oh,
you
no.
can beat her to the door.
Oh no.
I've got.
one.
Okay, I've got to
I won.
get.
You won.
I've
Good.
gotta
19.
get un-
I won.
I actually did it.
You
Yeah,
did,
I've
good.
got 30, but I
If
did it.
you're fighting, that's a 2. So
I
you
win.
succeed and you succeed. All 4 of you succeed. You
Yeah.
beat Glenda to the door. You can see as you rush out into the main hall that there are 3 rooms on this floor. In fact, just for meta perspective, so I can get into the explanation of the layout of the house. Each floor has 3 rooms. There are 15 locations within this whole castle, essentially.
Okay.
3 rooms outside, 3 in the basement, and so on.
Yeah.
So you see 3 rooms on this one, and then a connecting sort of entry hall. And Glenda is coming out of one of the other doors, slopping her way for you.
Close the door.
This ooze, and she's coming towards you, rolling and absorbing some of the furniture from the
Oh, that's
hallway
gross.
as she goes.
wow.
Holy shit!
Growing like the blob. But you get to the door, you wrench it open, you head out into the night. So you head out into the grounds.
I've
You
got
can
my,
see-
I've got my
close the
silver.
door. Close the door.
I've got my
Close the door.
silver knife in hand already.
Don't throw it. Don't throw it at Glenda.
So, you find that the grounds are divided into 3 areas as well. There is a common ground, which is sort of like the path in the immediate vicinity all around the house. But then on your right, as you were entering up the path, there was a large flat lawn, some flower beds, and a large pond with a statue of the master in the centre of it. This is known as the reflecting pool. On your left, as you entered, was a huge maze, a hedge maze.
You can use your skills.
Which is exactly when he said he was in a maze of boxes. I was like, that might come up later. There is a huge twisting maze of high hedges and dark corners, and then behind the house you can see a forest. Reflecting pool, maze, and forest are the 3 locations here.
The little things that I know about, because I've actually got good thinking about vampires, is that if reflections are not a thing that they have, we should go and look at his statue.
Well, there's a statue.
Yeah,
So
there's-
I missed a statue.
Yeah,
So what-
in the area
There might be some clues about him at the statue.
in
I
the
think we
area
should just
known
try
as
and
the
leave.
reflecting pond.
Well, I'm
I got
kind
it.
of, I'm still. I want to
Yeah.
see what limits we come across if we just try and leave.
Let's leave. We're going to the gate.
And we are leaving
Yeah,
now.
doing
we're
so loudly, right?
Nope.
Well,
Yeah, we
now
wouldn't.
we're not. Now
Now
we're
that you're
like,
outside, you know there's a werewolf here.
yeah, we're like, shit, okay, okay.
Can I use my vanishing specialty?
Sure. What do you?
Right now?
Is it a one?
You only get
one-
one
one-
use.
one
You
You only
What
get
is
one
your
use.
intent?
of it.
Yeah,
okay.
one use per game. You can
Well, then, no.
invoke your special.
I redact,
Yeah, okay, so
I redact
guys, I actually don't think this is safe anymore.
Holy shit!
What can you do for me in return?
Suck your dick.
Without getting anything out of it. Oh my god, we're splitting up in a horror film.
Do we